Today's Bazaar run showcases the most broken item from the latest update, the cargo shorts. Paired with two amazing items, this build dishes out huge damage and endless shielding. Hope you enjoy. Hello people, we are back in the Bazaar on the brand new patch with Mr. Pygmalion. Let's see what we can do. Now they did nerf my stock standard start. They saw how much success I was having with it. So they were like, let's tone down that income from 3 to 2. Is that enough to dissuade me from picking it? Probably not. It's just so safe, so strong. Ooh, and then let's hoard even more money. Take ourselves up to +9. Quite happy with that. We're going to go Banana Boy. Hope to hit ourselves the duct tape. Pair it up with some scalers. And one of the best scalers with duct tape is Apropos Chapeau, which has seen an indirect buff with the new cargo shorts item. So that's going to give you a lot of cooldown reduction on your apparel items, which can also work with Beast of Burden. So there have been a lot of Beast of Burdens alongside Apropos Chapeau. So that's something we might rock. And because Apro is indirectly stronger, so too is duct tape stronger. As if it didn't need more strength. And there's duct tape. We are off to a good start. However, not the best options. I would have liked to see you a bit later, B1, B2. Had I had a cool medium item to upgrade. But we will go to Quicksell. And oh, it's a bit garbage. Rerolling is expensive. We can afford it. We'll go textiles in case we get that Ganjo. Let's actually look for it. We didn't find it, but we saw some other options. So a bird is not too bad alongside a duct tape because you might get multicast 2 or 3, which can give you more triggers of duct tape, but you really want to find a way to scale it. But yeah, we'll definitely pick up the boomerang. We'll pick up the rewards card. Do we need this bird? I feel like not. Let's save a bit more money in case the next shop is nice. And it's an Ayla. Do we go Finny or do we go Ayla? I feel like we need to hit some key pieces, so maybe we do that. Ended up buffing the value of the duct tape. I don't think it matters too much. But yeah, should we just grab the Jabalian Longbow? Decent early game item. And what would we run alongside it? Maybe just textiles or something. So we'll pick you up. We can't really reroll. So yeah, we're gonna have to do this start. It started out very nicely, but the next two shops were not great. So let's actually run something like that. And we'll pray that Mr. Lawa has absolute garbage on his board. Maybe he accidentally removed all his items. It's close. Oh, he's got the 5 regen, so that's gonna beat us. Well, prepare for a long and slow fight, because it's gonna take a few hits, maybe even a sandstorm. But yeah, Mr. Piggy, he got that one nerf on the income with that start. But he got a lot of buffs elsewhere. Like I said, the cargo shorts rework is definitely overpowered. It might be fixed in like a hotfix patch. But he also got buffs to truffles, which I was really surprised to see. They buffed Hatchet to give it even more value. I think Hatchet was really strong as it was because it was essentially free and synergized with some nice items. So middle I love, but I also love an upgrade hammer because if we find a nice starting item, we can take it to silver. Ah, you put me in a tough spot. I think we have to go middle. I think we need a bit more strength. We do want to beat Rogue Scrapper if we can. There is Ganjo, so much better position. Really don't want to upgrade the textiles. 10 extra shielding, quite irrelevant. I would rather just save the 4 gold. We could go silk. We could reroll. What are we thinking? What are we thinking? I kind of wish I had that bird because I need a small item to plonk next to the duct tape. But if we reroll, what can we really sell? Oh, and I put value on the duct tape again? Maybe it's fine. But maybe Jabalian Longbow should have got value because that's probably going to leave first. Let's do a reroll. Maybe we see an instrumental item. So there are options here. I would love that money here. Let's pick up this upgrade. And I might even sell Jabalian Longbow. That is quite strange, but we want this cash register. That's 2 income. I'm gonna do it. Picking up balcony. You know, it's a good item, but it's not gonna give you strength right now. So, hello? Really wants me to go a firebolt. So we're so broke. I'll just take toughness, but it's not too bad on the tape.
9 years.
So maybe we just buff the duct tape even more. Shall we try a non-weapon item? Let's go with a little bit more duct tape. A little bit more duct tape scaling. And it's probably better like so. And I think we will just outscale Rogue Scrapper. Although we do want this boomerang in. What about so then? Yeah, I think that's actually better. And then we beat Rogue Scrapper on scaling. And maybe in the next 2 hours we pick up 1 XP. We'll hit a level up. Decent position. But also a lot of changes to skills. I would say maybe the biggest change was that the skills that do something at the start of the fight now do so when you first use an item. So I think they're trying to slow things down, which is also evident with the bonkening they did across like 90% of the items. So I think it's probably a good change. We'll see how it plays out, but my gut tells me it's a good change.
It's all about motivation. You gotta know what you're fighting for.
Picked up a small Gianola. And there's an insect wing from the boomerang. Pretty nice. Might plonk it on a ganja, but you probably just save it, honestly. Jungle ruins for more income. You love to see it. And shall we just take a level up? I think we will take a level up. We will grab a bronze item. And yeah, that one's not great. We don't have an ATM or anything, so now we are going to buff you, and yeah, we can use you for proccing the duct tape. And it's probably just a Gianola, huh? No properties to be used, so that damage is not going to scale. You're going to get higher values from Gianola this way. No reason to sell anything either, so let's go fight Matavicious. Matavicus. Rocking the same skin, so you know he's a good player. Cargo shorts, I want that item, come on. But thankfully no scaling coming out from his cargos, so gonna be a W for us. But I didn't actually think of this combo, the silk scarf plus cargo. I might not get a chance to actually play it because I think this is going to be nerfed somehow. Maybe it has a cap, maybe they reduce the cooldown greatly, we'll see. People have also been duplicating the cargo shorts, so getting even bigger cooldown reductions. You're seeing like 2-second beast of burden, 3-second beast of burdens. So it's a scary time to be out there and not be playing pig. But Vanessa also got a bit of a buff where she can now get Iceberg at gold. So that's exciting. Gonna bump the value of the gold coins because we might hold the insect wing for a while until we find some sort of late game piece. So there's a little B1, B2 action. Could upgrade what? Maybe cash register, get 2 more income. Ooh, probably rewards card actually. Let's get rewards card. But we really need to start seeing some shops to try and find a piece that will carry the run. So there's Kev's caves could be a good shop for us. Let's go have a look for something. Ooh, silk scarf at silver. Still fairly early. Got a insect wing to cut its cooldown. You might see the shorts. And you go cargo shorts, silk scarf. Got a good amount of income to sustain the buy selling. We've got a cash register to bump up that value. I think it's good. Let's grab it. And we'll probably sell jewelry pretty soon. And lovely is we are running the boomerang, so we're not going to be forgetting about it. I'm probably going to actually scale the damage of the boomerang, because we need a way to knock down their shielding, or else they're going to hurt us quite badly. So I think with this system we're pretty good. Would we prefer duct tape to be scaled? I think so. Yeah. I think that will give us a bit more shielding. Healing also this early can be ineffective because you scale it maybe so high and it just takes you up, I don't know, a little bit. So yeah, as this boomerang gets a bit stronger, they will never have any more shielding, so easy fight. A crit though on 4%. It's rude. But amongst all the skills that got nerfed from the start of combat, there was one that was missed, which was rigged. Perhaps because it's a monster skill, they thought it was okay. But rigged got even stronger. One of the strongest skills in the game. Still dang strong. Ooh. You want us to go force field, huh? We'll sell you. You're not being run. I mean, a gear Nola might be run. So we might as well just sell spare change and then pump value like that. We'll grab force field. I'm never really running it. I don't know if I'm too much of a wuss to run it. 5 seconds. We have shield scaling, but what I always think back to is you compare this to an armored core, and we are weaker than an armored core build. So I don't think we're strong enough to run it at this stage, and we just can't hold it for long enough. It's always the problem I'm running into with that item. Upgrade hammer. You could maybe do cash register, or you could maybe look for medium items. How badly do we need this 2 income? I don't think we need it that badly. Let's go to middle. We also have a rewards card. And there's Apro. So Apro working fantastically with duct tape is probably the pickup. Another double scaler on you. Just need to make sure you hit all those tags. So we're going to cut the force field. We'll pick up Apro. What about holding a globe? Could we do that? If we plonk you on board, what are you at? You're at a 3x. We level up. We plonk down a weapon. And we get a 4x. That's quite nice, huh? And then we probably... I know we double scale on you. Yeah. So that means Silk Scarf is probably not going to be run. You could keep it to keep scaling it up, or you could replace it with a globe. And I mean, we're looking like we've got a build going into the mid game, and we might want to try that shorts combo. So I'm thinking maybe we cut this Silk Scarf, we run a globe just to get a little bit more max HP. Yeah, let's do that. And I'll re-roll because we might need the shorts. Ooh, there are the shorts. Okay. Hello. I mean, now this makes it a bit more challenging. We got a tool, so we don't need the cash register anymore. We could sell it if we want the space. And you might need space now that you want to run cargo shorts. We could probably cut textiles, run cargo. You're just a bit slower than the textiles, but still pretty nice. So let's do that. And then we need to do brain work and just keep an eye out for all these different tags. Oh, also how it works beautifully with Apros. Now you don't have to run the weapon on board. Oh, that is so gross. It's also, I'm curious what I should do with this insect wing, because I might need to sell it. Gianola does not need to be picked up. Do we need a loot item? No, we have insect wing for loot. So, yeah. Belt, probably not what we want. Okay, spicy stuff. Let's leave the shop. We'll level up.
More is more, I always say.
Oh, we upgrade. So that's probably going to cargo, huh? For bigger cooldown reduction. No, it doesn't get cooldown reduction. It just gets some lousy numbers. So there's next to no reason to actually upgrade it. We could do to Ganjo for more scaling, but Ganjo might actually be kicked sometime soon. So that we can focus on some sort of Apro build. I should have maybe actually kept those textiles and just focused on Apro. Yeah, we'll see, we'll see. It's not the end of the world, but something I should have looked at. Anything else to upgrade? I mean, cash register might have to go now that we're focusing on cargo shorts. Would we maybe then just do a skill? I'm thinking it's just a skill, weirdly enough. Yeah, let's just go skill. Maybe an arms dealer, just... You get a few, you know, weapons throughout the run. Could maybe give you 100, 200, 300 max HP. I think I like that. You do count as a tool, but you don't go off enough. Oh, did I sell something and lose a tag? I don't know. My brain's getting confused here. Oh, your cooldown's going down because you want a weapon in the stash. Okay. Bit of head work to rock this. Ooh, the new merchant. Sells items and buys your bronzes. Yeah, let's go have a look at you. Can get a weapon into the stash. These other weapons don't really do much, so... Shall we just chuck Gianola? Because it doesn't have a tag. We'll plonk in the briefcase. I mean, you could actually sell this briefcase for... Oh, no, you can't. He buys bronzes, I forgot. And we don't need to pick up the other stuff, huh? Yeah. Rerolling too expensive, so... We're gonna run this for now. Oh, fighting another piggy. A fellow legend with the same skin. It's a good skin, I gotta be honest. What are you, Fupper? Fupper's probably not scaled up enough to be scary. Got some burn coming out on the matchbox. I suspect without scaling, you're just not going to be able to cut through this, huh? And the cargo shorts, I am thinking, are going to do some dirty things. We could maybe run a Bobby with a ton of multicast onto this duct tape, so might be gross. Pity we lost day one, though. We could build this into a perfect run if we didn't lose day one. But yeah, this is already doing some nasty stuff. But yeah, it's going to be a bit of a headache keeping an eye out for all these tools. Do want to keep an eye out for a rewards hammer. We don't need loot items. Let's go to JJ, find more sort of tags. Yeah.
People first.
Oh, goodness. That's not okay. Wow. Okay. So, that probably means Ganjo's out. Get you out of here, Ganjo. Probably sell a spare change. You're nice and quick. And your apparel, so it gets cut. And we don't need you in there. So we could run you. And we'll pick up Bobby. This is not okay. Bobby's at 8. Could maybe take you off and just plonk the wing on. And we'll keep... Oh, spare change is not a loot item. Okay. It feels like it's a loot item, but it's not. So we'll plonk you back, right? And... Okay, okay. We still want one more multicast on Apro. So we're looking out for a property. So we want to see maybe an ATM in the stash. Because that can give us... That can give us property and tech. We'll go to Homer for tags, right? Pump the value on the briefcase. That's good.
Hey, good to see ya.
There is food. Shall we just run a medium food for now? Cut maybe the register? I think that's okay. It's an expensive food though. Did not see how expensive it was. But we don't really need the spare change. You're not food. Ugh.
Might leave a scar, but nothing a tattoo won't.
Okay, that's fine. We do want to run this boomerang, so... Gonna run you like this. And... Okay. Sorry, this is a bit slower than I would have liked, but it's like a brand new build, so... Do we need retiree skill when you charge? Let me just reread retiree skill. When you heal your shield items. Okay. Then we'll just go Hellbilly. Should absolutely slaughter Hellbilly with all this multicast, all this scaling. And hopefully the cooldown reduction starts kicking in nicely. But why are you not giving cooldown? I know you are. I think in the fight it's just not showing the tags properly. Yeah, even Bobby, you don't see the tags properly in the fight. So it's just a bit of a visual bug.
Grassers, remember, you gonna meet my cousins.
Textiles, not really what we care for. We got a truffles, which is both food and loot, so it might be something we keep around for a very long time. Which means I'm probably then gonna cut bushel for space. Yeah. And it does allow us to then use the insect wings maybe on Bobby, just because he naturally has a big cooldown. But you might plonk it on something else. We'll see. Silver skills. When you freeze, we don't freeze right now. Could get a bit more healing. I'm not loving these, to be honest. You could reroll, it's very expensive, but maybe you hit like a strength or something. We don't have properties. But if we get a property and we put it in the stash, does that not give us then more properties for more income? I think it does. Improvised heal could scale healing nicely if we get good crit chance, but let's try this income route. Just really want to see an ATM. Economic seminar. Maybe grab ourselves a property or something. Yeah, we might hit ATM. So there's the register back. Ah, strong arm. Some extra damage on Bobby is appreciated. But now we need space. We could cut you. We don't need you. And I guess we just cut both of these. Okay, it's getting a bit wonky. Was really hoping to hit ATM. Could upgrade... What needs upgrades? Nothing really, huh? Would have been better if it was an upgrade hammer maybe. For duplicating the shorts, but it was not. So... Buy, sell, synergy... No real reason. I think I'll use this insect wing. Because we have loot here. Okay. We'll plonk you back in. Maybe we bleed 1 coin from the cash register. Not the biggest deal. Maybe we just don't need apparel. But it gets very fast with this cargo shorts. But yeah, I can't see it being too valuable. We probably would run something else here that helps enable the build. So yeah, I'm going to cut the jewelry rather. Pick up the coins there. No buy-sell synergy. So let's reroll. Looking for upgrades maybe. Cargo shorts. You know, I think I might take it. In case we get like bootstraps. Then it can maybe deny.
Just toss that on my
Like
back
it won't
and
steal
try
bootstraps
again.
upgrades. That's the only reasoning I'm really thinking for. Upgrading it there. Okay. I mean, I feel like we're strong. Could we perhaps lose? Oh, and I forgot I've got arms dealer, so I should have been picking up that briefcase. I was like, oh, I probably don't have anything that cares about buy-sell right now. But we missed out on 20 max HP. Oh, you got a fiery burb, like one of our recent videos. Not as scary as our burb. But there goes the biting. Oh, this is disgusting.
What I learned from this.
This is nasty. But hopefully we don't crash out in this build. I would be very surprised if that happens. Don't need a tool, right? So we'll go to Sylvia.
Lovely this time of year, don't you think?
There's a property, but it's very fat. We can run it. Cut maybe the cash register and a spare change. We then get all this income. I don't think that's too bad. Maybe keep textiles for just a bit of strength on the board. With this Apro. How expensive are you? 12. You'd prefer like a medium. But let's just grab it.
I wore that to the Grand Cinema Awards.
We get 5x on Apro, looking good. That's maybe 50 max HP with some extra shielding or middle for tags. And I think the tags are more important.
What's right for you?
So they are the bootstraps, they silver. But this is kind of like a setup where you can't really hold strange stuff in your backpack. And you're already apparel by default, so we don't need the apparel tag. So I think I'm going to pass there. There is the ATM for property and tech. So unfortunate that we had to waste 6 gold on that igloo, but
Oh, delivery's free.
it happens.
I like the exercise.
But yeah, now to 11x on Bobby. And we'll run you for the loot. Looking very nice. Gorgon, more XP. Yeah, that's pretty nice. Don't need your cooldown reduction skill. Don't need your like spears. So we will just XP max. And yeah, I think another crazy pairing I've been seeing with this kind of build is Pendulum. Because there's so much multicast, your Pendulum is just revolting.
How would you like to work for us?
I think this is this perhaps stronger than the old Beast of Burden? I think it might be, because you get the cooldown reduction with the shorts. Plus you get scaling with Apro with reduced cooldown, so... Yeah, they did not expect to see this tormenting the Bazaar. So I love myself an economic seminar. More cooldown reduction, in case we didn't need it. Barcoon, better for finding tags, but he is medium. And I mean, let's say we go economic seminar and we get a large item. What are we selling to make space for that large item? Maybe the globe plus the spare change? Don't know how I feel about that. If you get like a pawn shop, you can't hold that pawn shop for very long. You're going to want to be selling it, so I'm actually going to go Barcoon.
Welcome to my
Better loot item, maybe, but I could see Boomerang maybe even being cut in this. But it gives you weapon and toy, right? So probably not getting cut. So yeah, I think I'll pick up this upgrade. We will sell the spare change because it's got 1 extra value. And then... I know we can go Insect Wing because Insect Wing is getting sold fairly soon. We will go to Andy, look for more tags. Happy to do that. So there's Signet Ring. It's apparel. Might as well pick it up. It might just give us a little bit of max HP. So let's do that. Oh yeah, it gave us 1 extra income, which gave Bobby a little bit. You're not really needed, huh? Yeah. I mean, you could be buying these weapons for max HP, but I don't think it's a necessity right now. So, we'll plonk you back in. Yeah, we don't have any sort of cash register. Okay. Yeah, so I'll just save the money. Maybe for some later days. And yeah, we do want to start potentially finding something better to replace the textiles. There's a lot we can replace with it.
Are you sure? Noticed I'm huge? My dreams are
Is this just the Pygmalion show right now? All we are seeing are piggies. So he's going the Silk Scarf. His scaling is pretty doo-doo. So I think we are better.
see you're going places, but I'll be chasing you.
And I was just a bit quiet in that fight. There was a helicopter flying overhead, so I thought, let me save you the helicopter. Brr, brr. Okay, this is looking like a 10 piece, if I am honest. We'll plonk you, Globe. You might be sold, so let's go Kina.
Make deals, not war.
Stopwatch we don't need. It's giving me Globe upgrade, but I think Globe has to go soon because it's not great for the tags. It's really great for the max HP, but we might need other stuff in inventory. I don't know. I mean, if we run it one more day, an extra 100 max HP could be appreciated because nothing else can go. I think it's maybe just too risky. The item might leave. Oh, Apra upgrade. Thank you.
Share this experience today.
And we don't need to pick you guys up. Okay. I feel like we may be struggling with the tags, but perhaps it's just because we have so many of the ones we need. We need aquatic, we need dragon. Might look for the dragon tooth, so. Shielded bushel, goodness. Why do I feel like... because the bushel will go off, and because it shields itself, and it gets the duct tape, that means it's essentially a 2-second cooldown. That's nasty. Double scaling on Apro. I mean, it's definitely better than the textiles. Shall we just do that? Shielded bushel with the duct tape. Huh.
You don't rush things, do you?
And yeah, Bobby's beating Apro on the side, so we should stack an enormous amount of shielding. Don't know if we're going to get any sort of payoff for all that shield scaling, but yeah. Just leave here. Keep an eye out for tags. Probably just Enclave Weeper for more XP. I think that's fine. Oh, I clicked it and I didn't run the boomerang. I want boomerang to just be deleted, please. But imagine we get a shielded beast of burden. Oh goodness, look at this go. Nasty stuff, nasty stuff. We hit 7, we can upgrade something, so... What are some considerations here? So you could go Signet Ring for some more max HP. You could do Bobby for, I think he's 25 base damage. But I feel like his damage is coming from scaling. So I don't think that one matters too much. But I find myself really enjoying the Signet Ring max HP. You're going to get an extra 80 each day. Like if we didn't have Apra upgraded, I would have definitely done Apra for the scaling. Bobby, just more tempo. I mean, that extra damage is nice in case we fight other people rocking the same sort of build. And we might want to cut Signet Ring, even though I like it, because it's not a tag we need. So let's do Bobby for strength.
Moving up in the world.
I mean, that's an extra, like, 275 damage. That's pretty gross. We can now pump the value of the vial. Go to Barcoon. I don't know what other tags we are even looking for. Do you have friend? Ah, you don't have a friend. We'd want to get a friend in here, a small friend. Maybe that Burby. Billboard was changed. Gonna be interesting to see if people start rocking that. I will reroll on Barcoon. Ooh, there's a shipment. Might be very important for tags, because you can get stuff from other classes. So I think I'm actually going to do that. And it begs the question, do we just cut the globe or the boomerang? I think globe needs to go. This is giving us tags. Yeah. And come on, big tags. So there's a tech, but we already have a tech. A small, these are all misses, huh? Well, that's a bit unfortunate. I don't think we'd want to run a light bulb on this kind of board. So, yeah. I was hoping to see maybe a small aquatic. See some sort of drag, I don't know. Dooley. Dually stuff. Oh, we could try again. Let's go. I feel like I'm gambling. Let's go. Whee! Oh, another tech, but you could charge Bobby. We got the booties, we've got loot, so yeah, that one's unfortunate. We will bump up the duct tape because I can't see us cutting it for a very long time. Plonk some crit chance, and this button. I guess we'll keep it. Maybe it gets run, but probably not needed that badly. And yeah, we can reroll. That's all good. A fort. Probably far too big. So this is a weapon and a toy. But cutting the boomerang, losing out on loot items, is that a big deal? How expensive are you? Okay, well, we can buy you. And it only costs 2. We get the arms dealer. If we decide we want to cut boomerang for space for tags, then we can do it. Okay. So we are facing fear number 1. What are you rocking, fear 1? I can't imagine it's stronger than this. This video is probably titled why they had to change cargo shorts or something, because I feel like by the time this goes out, which is probably tomorrow, Saturday, they have to have fixed this, no? This is like the exact same problem that the old Beast of Burden had. To be fair, you need the 2 items, but it's really not difficult to find these cargo shorts. And yeah, nice easy fight. I didn't even get a chance to really like talk over their build or anything like that. We will... what do we pump the value of? Like, guess this red button. It's just very slow, this red button. A reroll at 6. Probably not. I don't think we're going to hit anything we care about. So, yeah. I'll just pass. Weapon skills, shielding skills. I mean, we shield so often. Maybe like when you use a weapon, get damage, or when you shield, get damage. Yeah. Ooh, this counts as a property, so that is very nasty. This was also one of the problems with the old Bobby, you know? He got the property tag so easily, and property skills were just absolutely disgusting. So he's gonna go off and give you 110 damage and 110 shielding on everything. Plus, when these shorts go off, it's also giving a bit of stuff because it counts as a property. We probably gonna get the 2 XP. Although they did change the artist. It used to cost 12, it now costs 0. A diamond. Yeah, the thing is, if we didn't have an established board, and it was a lot of stuff that could have been removed, I think this is a nice option. But the board is so locked in place that it's really hard to get a diamond item that would replace something. So I think I'll just grab XP. Go fight Treasure Turtle. Like, I could be looking for unique tags, but I'll just max it out. And every time I click this button, I'm like, you have a boomerang. I think they should just delete boomerang for that reason. Because, like, if I'm forgetting it as a pretty good player, imagine how newcomers are feeling with boomerang and forgetting it. It's just an item that annoys me.
Not all Jabalians are
no, right? Yeah. Can't really find its way onto the board. Get rid of this button. Don't think it's needed. Like, I can't really see the button beating this right now. We will go to Quixel.
Do you have any huge...
Tags. Nope. Pump the value. Oh, but it is aquatic. Oh, lovely. So it might not leave. This silly boomerang might leave. And we will do a reroll is fine, yeah. Don't know what we're really looking for. So there's a friend, actually. We don't have friend right now. Oh, it's hard to even see the tags. Yeah. So I think we just cut boomerang. We keep forgetting it. But now we can get another tag. Down to 3.9. A 4.9 Bobby. And what are we pumping value into? Probably Signet, because that doesn't give us a tag we need. And we'll grab... Yo, that's a lot of money, but... Do we even need that much money? If you roll down in like a shop, or you roll down at Pearl, maybe all that money helps. That's a lot, but... I'll just take the silver loot. The money's not really doing too much for us right now. Bump up you, duct tape. And we go to JJ. I mean, you can reduce the cooldown, but doesn't really matter. You're a toy. Nope. Yeah, I don't think we need any of these. Okay. So yeah, the build is not changing too much. It's getting some extra tags for cooldown reduction, for multicast.
You do see these tusks, right?
You should know, I'm a bit of a legend on Pelago.
But with Apro's cooldown being so low, I'm wondering if it's better next to duct tape. Don't know. Bite, bite, bite. Tons of shielding.
Like my
Yeah.
king says at the bar, another round.
No one can compete with this right now. This is too broken. They really need to get like some sort of test realm up. Where people can very quickly find these broken combos. Because before the patch was even out, they released the patch notes. And people were like, this looks like it's going to be broken. And then in like 30 minutes, people were like posting screenshots of it being pretty broken. We could re-roll. I mean, what are we looking for? I don't know.
I hate to charge so much, but I'm saving for my next tattoo.
We'll save it. Maybe there's monster skills. I don't know. We can go Goldie, but we don't really need items. Let's just grab loot. Cooldown's not really appreciated, but XP is, so... Yeah, I think I'll pick up XP. And probably just go fight Burninator for max damage. I mean max XP. I'll just sell it now. And yeah. We are cruising. Oh, we could run Flamethrower. With all this damage scaling, huh? What do we think about that? That would be kind of fun. Does mean we maybe cut the bushel, but no, we get pylon. And it's very difficult to fit that pylon. Do we just sacrifice the 12 gold? Just so we don't have to cut stuff? I think that's actually what we do. Celestial. I don't think we're so scared of slows. It's also harder to freeze large items now. And destroying is also quite rare, so it's more so for the slows, and I don't think it matters too much. Because we can buy time for us to be not so affected by slows, so let's get an enchant
Greetings, old
at the
friend.
artist.
I'm pleased to finally meet you.
Turbo, okay. Can start hasting everything. I mean, it's going to be a crap ton of haste all over the board.
Take your
I'll
time.
take it.
I'm pretty laid back.
There's a bushel upgrade. We wasted some value, but not like it matters. Ah, we'll grab it. We're running this.
Ride home, but people thought it was weird.
Yeah,
Just
we'll take the
toss
cargo
it on my
shorts.
back, and I'll
And
charge
vending
you.
machine also got probably what I would say a buff, yeah, because you now get chocolate, spare change, and truffle. They did a lot of buff shenanigans to truffles, which I didn't think was too needed. I don't know if they thought properties were a bit weak. Kev could give us this kind of stuff, right? Yeah,
Don't have scales?
I think it's more important
I
that.
can forge some for you.
Belt, not really with this board. So let's re-roll, and yeah.
People say my
Very hard to upgrade the board.
Keep working on it.
It's a weird build where we're trying to upgrade the stash, not the board. But another Bobby seems to be struggling, so maybe didn't hit our nutty sort of setup. What are you rocking? Fupper. Good old Fupper. What's a Gatling gun? That's unusual. 500 Fupper, not enchanted, so should be fine. Look at this. Look at this Bobby go. He's just perma-biting. This is so gross. Nerf this. I feel bad for you guys. Like, imagine you're like a Dooley main or a Vanessa main, and this patch comes out, and it's like you don't want to play for a day or two until they fix it.
Come on in. Let's chat.
Might as well just start getting arms dealer value, honestly.
Come back for a refund.
Could get extra multicast on stuff. Not really needed. But you are a vehicle, and you're aquatic. Hello. So we just ditch you. Hello.
So, how about this weather where...
That's nice.
Oh, you're leaving.
So we got a vehicle in there as well. And there's no point running it on board, giving Bobby an extra multicast when he already has 12. You could give the shorts an extra one, but does that matter? Probably not. I will pick up business card. Should pay for itself. And if we see the Bazaar con, we can get an extra XP out of it, so... Sounds good. We can't even fit gumballs, and quite lazy to try and make it work. This is like probably the first time I see a loop at maybe this stage in the game, and I'm like, I cannot pick you up. Quite interesting. There's the signet. We'll take it. Gets sold if we need space. But I'm not quite sure what else we need. I think we want a dragon tooth. That's a easy small dragon to pick up. Could go lifesteal with spices. Spices could do some nasty stuff, but I mean, this bushel is just working so nicely with this combo. You scale the shield as well. So it would maybe just be lifesteal, but we have so much defense already. Let's just get the extra XP, I say. What about your skill? When you heal... Oh, okay. For some reason, I thought you had the slow skill. I'll show it on the screen. I can't remember the name, but... Short up is actually so nasty with what we're rocking. Come on. Oh, we got a catfish. So that's an aquatic friend. Beats just a normal friend. Yeah, there's more gross shield skills, so... Could start, or do we just upgrade this? So, he's going off 12. 12 times 5 is 60, right? So that's an extra 60 damage and shielding every time he attacks. That's pretty good, huh? Or you take 20% defense grid, which is like 800 almost. Like 740, I think. So I think let's just take this upgrade. It's quite safe. We will definitely get more XP. It's about the best thing we can spend our money on. And yeah, we'll go Finny. Get a bit more max HP. Gonna have to sell something here. Probably business. Grab ourselves the loot. I think I'm just hoping for XP. Land, yeah. Okay. A Vanessa in this meta. I don't think you stand a chance.
Go ahead.
Unless you boulder me, but...
It makes this more fun.
Fiery water wheel, fiery captain's wheel, fiery cutlass, deadly powder keg. Uh-oh. I was talking smack, but... Ooh, that was scary.
Bring her
But
out.
a ton of shielding coming out. Whew. You made me sweat there. With a fairly quick 4K powder keg. How many more wins? 10. Feel like we should be good. Unless we see someone else's high roll.
But I can help you finish a fight.
We'll pick you up, sure. And we don't have space for the suitcase. Fight a monster? Why not? Ooh, very good monster to fight. 5 XP. It's a breath of fresh air to delete the boomerang, so I'm never like, oh crap, I didn't run it. I should just check activations here and see who's going off more. Is it the bushel or is it Apro? So let's have a look-see. 19 on Apro, okay. I've been running at a weaker point. So Apro for more scaling. I think that beats the 25 on Bobby. Could go skill, but you could miss. So let's just take a little bit of extra strength. I really don't know how relevant it actually is, but should be fine, right? And Lord of the Wastes. We don't have any small items for Trash Titan. Could maybe get Pendulum, but I don't even know if Pendulum would be run. How do you beat the bushel, right?
The Outlander way is truth. Someday you will see.
And we don't need a warrior. Ingredient! Oh, thank you. Up to 13. I appreciate that one, sir.
Use these things.
No, no, no. No, no, no. I mean, you could scale Caltrops, but... Huh. No, I feel like the defense is
Go buy something huge.
good enough.
Sell it to me.
Pearl will dig for you, probably just for a unique tag, huh? Maybe cut Signet, or some sort of tag we don't have. Or maybe even cut Rewards card. We don't really care for this value anymore. No to you guys. We've got tech. I should also be looking if I actually want to run these items, but probably not. No. Come on, give me something interesting. Aquatic tool apparel. No. Don't have aquatic synergies, so don't need to pick that up. What do you got? Yeah, nope. Crappy tags. Come on. Rowboat would work, but still not strong enough to be run, I would say. I don't even know what we're looking for, to be honest. Should we just have a look? Dragon Tooth, I guess? I don't know. Aquatic friend? No, we've got vehicle. Just spending all our money trying to find the tag. What have we come to? Apparel, Arkan's ring. Oh, we could get perfect. Let's do it. I was like, this is not going to be a perfect run. That's quite sad. But Arkan's ring. I guess we'll sell it later. Just hope we do not forget. That would be funny.
I should warn you.
I hate reading.
My fight isn't with
I hope you also hate
you insist.
Pygmalion. Ooh, fiber optics. Ooh, turbo flashbang. Cool build. I don't think it's good enough. Sorry, sir. It didn't even get to go
You
off.
should put it toward nobler use.
I killed you before 7 seconds. Oh, Radiant Crow's Nest. Huge. I can't destroy it. 14. Because I didn't need a diamond skill. That's absolutely nuts. Could put some crit chance on you. 20%. First time you freeze, we are... Oh, we are freezing, but we have to go to half health. And I mean, we don't care about the haste. So this is... It's decent, but it's just very boring, so... Let's go look for some other stuff. 50% is a bit more interesting. Fine. I'll take 50 on Bobby. He needed more damage. He was falling off. Probably just temp boost. I don't even know what we're gonna find. And I'm gonna sell this here so I don't forget. Yeah, Kino, what can you show me? Maybe some upgrades, I don't know. Use a property. Can't really find its way onto our board. Yeah. Where's this dragon tooth, man? Come on.
That's okay.
When you shield freeze, that's pretty good. I don't think you can kill us before our items activate, right? So I think we're okay. Do you have anything unique that we need? I can't really see anything. Potion! Come on. Give me that potion. But I'll also take your skill. Ooh. Apparel. And it's too fat. Don't need the money. We've got a Midsworth. You sell smalls, right? Where's my dragon? Come on. Oh, no dragon. And XP, I mean, we have to win the fight. But sure. Or we gamble on some sort of weird diamond tier item. Okay, fine. I'll put some damage on Bobby. Oh, this counts as a weapon now. So that's why it wants to give it the damage. Probably just do nothing. Yeah, Bobby with more crits. Very nice. Okay, Dragon 7. Just no instant boulder and I think we're fine. Trying to think what else beats us. Like very fast disruption into like huge burst. Yeah, maybe like weapon spam could beat us. You got turbo shipwreck, that's quite big. No slows coming out, thankfully. Okay, but you are scaling very big. Not scaling as hard as us, though. Oof. Okay. What a run. First run on the patch. Pulling off probably the strongest build right now without too much of a hassle, so... Yeah, they definitely gotta fix cargo shorts. They are struggling to make that item work. Oh, perfect victory. Never lost a fight. So yeah, hopefully you guys enjoyed this run. Hopefully you don't have to see this kind of build in your runs. And yeah, I'll catch you in the next video. Hopefully when the game has been hotfixed. But take care, my friends. Bye.